ways to alter your wheel, part 2. Big focus on core today. Hopefully you've got a kettlebell or two. And your body, that's all you need. Okay, right. Let's get
Amazing.
switch. Okay? Your hub exercises, you start with it and you return to it. The idea is it's sandwiched like layers. It gives you a bit of active rest each time. It's rest, but it ain't rest. Okay? It's not the hardest, but it does wear you down over time. Okay? And then from that you've got 4 smoke exercises, more higher intensity, challenging exercises that you do in between. Okay? So it's hub exercise and then high intensity 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to the hub exercise in between. And we go twice around the wheel, little rest, move to the next one, 3 wheels to do, and a final challenge. And the big theme of the day today is core and core control. More than any other workout, I would say, it's all about core moving around the core spine. Right, you just get a mat. Okay, so, circuit number 1. Remember, you're working to time, you haven't got to worry about reps. Your hub exercise, the one we start to and return to each time. Semi-circle mountain climbers. So you're doing mountain climbers, but you're just going to draw a little circle, semi-circle. It hasn't got to be too far around with your feet. Okay, round and round. Keep moving. Okay, so exercise 1 and 2 is a kettlebell half kneeling windmill. Okay? Right, there's a lot goes into this, so make sure you've got a nice light kettlebell to begin, to get the feel through. Okay, because it's not that easy to get. So, half kneel position. So 1 knee down, 1 foot. Okay? And you're going to be pressing on this side, the foot side today. Okay? So press, then I'm going to go into that windmill. Okay? So, I'm losing the balance already. So there, little twist, hand to the floor. Now that might be it at first. Press, hand to the floor. Okay? Once we get into it, we're going to go down and get the elbows to the floor. Okay? That shoulder has got to continuously compensate. So from the side, look like that. Press, seeing the hips, they go back a little bit, it also comes down. Okay, and that's like that. Okay. Then the other side, when we return, like I say, press, drop, and maybe all the way down. And eventually, just get it as fluid as possible. Okay, but it does take a lot of core control, that one. So at first, so you might just be a little bit. Okay, that's exercise, spoke exercise 1 and 2. Number 3. Goblet pause, squat, bit of legs then. But again, a lot of core control on this, and you've got to keep the torso upright. So goblet position, holding it nice and tight when you go in, and then 1, 2, 3, back up, down, 2, 3, back up. So you're going to hold at the bottom before you ascend back up. We kind of do that together. Number 4, and this is the same on each of these little circuits, is you've got a straight core exercise. This time it's hollow body hold, that classic fundamental core movement. So you're going to squeeze the abs, lift the head and shoulders up, then the glutes, okay, to lock in those lower deep core muscles, and then raise your feet, hold that position like a dish. Okay, for 30 seconds. Try to feel your lower spine pulling into the ground. Once you master that, you know, you can say goodbye to back pain and all the rest of it. So that is key to getting the core properly engaged in that hollow body hold. Right, okay, twice around that then. Okay. So short, sharp. 16 sets total. Okay. Here we go then. Semi-circle, mountain climbers. 3, 2, 1. very intense, aren't they? Okay. Number 2. Right, hub exercise. Plank up to 4 bunny hops. So we can use our mat again, but at home, you can use whatever. So, low plank, up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to center, down, up. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Same rules apply with bunny hops. Don't try and make your hips too much. You've got a baggy t-shirt and you end up doing like a striptease, then you're doing them wrong. You've got your hips too high. Then you don't do this. Pull there, knees slightly bent, rather than this. Okay? Ideally, you're not going to do yourself any harm, but it doesn't look particularly flattering, does it? Anyway, that's your hub exercise. Right, we're on snatches then for 1 and 2. Right. If you really don't get on with snatch, I want you to try doing just a turnover to get you into doing a snatch, okay? Usually I'll say I'll do clean and press, but come on, let's master the snatch now. Thumb side. That's very important, so it falls correctly. Now, whereas a clean and press, you're doing like a row and a roll. With a snatch, it is going over. But the biggest mistake people make is the turnover to this, bang at the top. And your wrists end up getting a right clattering and getting bruised. Okay? The turnover, well, first of all, you don't keep a straight arm. It looks like you've got that bit of a bend, and you're just going to turn over there, look. So when you practice that, to get the right weight, look, bend the arm, turn it over, turn over. Turn over. You've got control. So it's just tapping my wrist and throwing it back. Tap, throw. Okay? And all the snatches then is to punch through. Okay? So as it then just literally just doing that. As it turns, just punch through and catch it. So let's practice that turnover. One more thing. Don't end up doing like a. Some people will go like, I want to do it. But I want to look at the old clean and press, so I'm going to do like a half line. You can't, you've got to commit. Okay? So it's either clean and press or a snatch. Get the two different to like hybrid them into some half and half. So go for a clean and press, but then, okay, that only holds you back, I feel. So either go for the snatch or the little turnover there. See from the side, I've got just flipping it to the wrist, flip it back. Okay, I've got control. Okay, anyway, give it a go. As long as you're not too heavy, you don't come to any harm. Side 1, side 2 again. The first 2. Okay, then you've got prone T pulse. Okay, no weight required. You come into that T position, really lift your chest. Then you're just going to raise, squeeze the shoulder blades like that. Okay, in that T shape. You strengthen all the rhomboids, all the postural muscles. Okay, and your rear core. Okay, and then the last one, an X spine. This is interesting. So, I'm going to make an X shape and then get as low as you can. Okay, it's a little bit like with the roll lights, with the wheel, it's like that. So once you feel your core give, feel a lower back kick in, then that's your point there, your lack of engagement. So here, what you're trying to do is get here, and then try and lower there, lower to the floor, and hold. But that is difficult, so just come into the less. You know, just come out here, just slowly lower yourself, maybe a little bit further. Okay, you feel that tension, until eventually you can get nose to ground. Right, that's it then, that's your floor, twice round, low plank up to 4 bunny hops, remember. Okay. Right, here we go then. One more, go. the triangle. exercise. 4 shoulder taps to a single squat thrust. Okay, so this is your ratio. Feet in line with your hands. Remember, we don't want this. We want this. Okay, anti-rotation. Stop yourself from rotating. That rotation is the opposite to what we're after. Okay, so it's 1 under control, 2, 3, minimum rotation, 4, in, out. Okay, right. Exercise number 1. Push press again, kettlebell side 1, side 2. Push press this time. Well, it's a great opportunity to perfect this. Look, centre line. This is what I'm doing. Okay, that. Centre line. So, rack it first. From side, in. There it is, nice and tight. Arm body contact. Dip, drive. Okay, centre line. Okay. Drive. You don't want this. Okay. That's what we want. Trying to keep practice working that centre line. And the push press, it's about power. Imagine your arms are just chain. Okay, so all the drive is coming from the rest of the body. If you have a coin on your shoulder, like try and get it to go in the air without moving your legs. It ain't going to go anywhere, is it? But if you do that, then it should move. Same principle. And imagine your arm is the chain. Anyway, side 1, side 2. And then we've got another 2. 4, split squat, supplying a lunge. So in lunge position, train tracks, feet in line with shoulders, never here. There, same with the knee, drop the knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, switch and drive, 4 on that side. Switch and drive, 4 on that side. Last one, the core exercise, just do a reverse crunch. Hard versions, I'm starting here. Arms back, I'm trying to bring my knees up to my head. Lower back goes down. Okay, I'm in again. Control. Not this much. Obviously, it's there. Bring it in. There. Bring it in. Okay, even though to make it easier, just get a push off the ground. But the idea is your core's putting the brakes on. So you're not doing this. Trying to get momentum and lowering your legs. So that's your start position. That 90 degrees. And that is where your core puts the brakes on. Ideally, okay? Right. Let's do it then. Last one. Shoulder taps to squat for a second. Here we go then, that one. 3. Believe me, it will burn. I want to keep that elbow knee as you can. Most people it probably won't be touching, but after time you'll be fine. Okay, then 3 4s, and then we're going to do the real killer, so leg raise. So this time your 10-second holding point is there, that hollow body. Okay? Then you go up, 3, 2, 1, down, 10 seconds. See if you can do it all without dropping, without holding the leg. Okay? So, side front first. So here we go. Side crunch first. 10 seconds, 10 breaths. 10 tuning in and subscribing. See you tomorrow or in 2 minutes.